Right, Huskey, just to answer a lot of people's questions, this is your building, what the council give you possession of, which is all roofed, safe, nothing wrong with this. And that building over there is the same, all roofed, all safe, nothing wrong with this. Why did the council give you this building, Huskey?
Well, it was derelict. This whole yard was derelict. It had been stood empty for about 10 years. I had my possessions on my rear garden, my own private dwelling house, and this council put an injunction on me. I paid for a private judge to try me on the injunction, and that private judge was called away for personal reasons. I was put for a council judge. They said one of their judges anyway, and he obviously found me guilty. So the council eventually, I've got it on television, eventually the council put me in here. It killed two birds with one stone for them. I had to repair these derelict buildings. I noted with interest to say these buildings have nice roofs and sound and all that. There was about 80% of this roof smashed in, missing. I repaired all these roads, on the bandroom roads, everything. I moved over 100 tonne of refuse out this yard and 4 tonnes of asbestos out to strip off buildings.
Did the council ask you to remove the asbestos?
It was part of the agreement that they ordered me to do it. It was part of the agreement to move the asbestos, strip the roads.
And would you think that the council are liable if you were to have asbestosis now?
They have to be.
Right.
Because my family, that's young children, friends with young children, all out to do it.
The council say they want you out of here for your own safety. Do you believe if that roof fell in next door that your life is in danger here?
Not really. Nothing could happen to it. If it hadn't have been for me, that roof would have been falling in years ago. It was over 10 years ago in a storm when the roof just snapped. I went in there and shored them all up, and if it hadn't have been for me, that building would have been totally on the floor by now.
We'll go through there and have a look in a minute, and we'll show everyone the roof, and we'll try and explain to people, answer a few questions of what they want to know about the roof, basically. One last question: why do you believe that the council made you move your gear off your back garden, put you in here?
Well, I don't really know, but I think it was the man next door who was making the complaints. Nobody else in the area made complaints. I have a 5.5-page petition. Everybody...
I signed the petition myself. I can't quite clearly remember it.
Yeah, everybody supported me, apart from one man next door. And I believe his family members were founder members of the Labour Party in the early days. Same name, I'm presuming he was a party member. And I think that's the only connection.
And you didn't have an untidy rear back garden, it was just your own possessions?
My possessions. There's no such thing as an untidy rear garden. It's my possessions. I was fined £800 through a magistrate's court for being in possession of my own possessions on my own rear garden. Not a council house, my own private dwelling bought under a mortgage.
You also went round and took photos of the next door neighbour's garden in question, which was full of rubbish, and of the area in general, the Dormanstown area, which was dumped with rubbish from top to bottom. Absolutely. Right the way around the estate, didn't you, at the time?
I did. His garden, when they'd finally moved, up to this date, there'll have been 12 skips taken away. Immediately he moved, I think there was 4 skips, and then when the house was rented out, there was another couple of skips every now and again. Every time you've had new tenants, up until these now, totally managed to clear the garden totally. But it was about, in total, about 12 skips to clear his garden. Nothing of any type of my garden was refuse, scrap or anything. It was all good, usable timber, my materials, my engines, my equipment.
No law to say that you really couldn't have that there. It was just the council saying it.
Yeah,
the council breaking the law.
Into their own hands, I believe that our injunction was illegal.
Yes, I do myself. I totally agree. Right, we'll leave it there for now, and we'll take you through to the next building. We'll show you that.